This how-to video will show you the installation process of the Berta undermount soft closing drawer slides. These slides are applicable for both type of cabinets, frameless and face frame. You need a measuring tape, pencil, leveler, drill machine, 5mm and 8mm boring bit for an accurate installation. To make a proper installation, you have to make sure that the inner width of your drawer is narrower by 129/32 inch than the inner width of your cabinet. For the face frame cabinet's installation, please refer to measurement as shown on the video. Before choosing the slides, note that the length of the slides should be minimum 1.5 inch shorter than the depth of the cabinet. Use our picture chart to define available lengths of the slides. The length of the drawer must be 9/16 of an inch shorter than the nominal length of the slides. L is the mark of the length of the drawer. For the drawer back preparation, we need to notch the drawers on the back bottom by 1/1/5 30mm from the left and right parts. The notches must be 1/1/5 30mm wide and 1/2 inch 12.7mm in height. Meanwhile, the 5mm hole should be located and drilled 7/16 of an inch 11mm from the bottom of the drawer and 9/32 of an inch 7mm from the inside edge of the drawer for both sides of the drawer. Attach the locking devices to the front of the bottom of the drawer by using number 6 5/8 flathead screws. The screws need to be inserted on a slide angle. Attach the drawer slides to the locking devices by releasing the drawer lock lever. The hooks on the back side of the slides should get into the holes on the back side of the drawers. Measure the distance from the top of the drawer to the lower part of the slide and consider the distance as X. Place your drawer at the desired position and make a mark on the front of the cabinet wall. Measure the distance X up from the mark made on the front of the cabinet previously. For an accurate installation, measure and note the distance from the mark you made to any close stable reference, such as the top of the cabinet from the inside, and mark this distance as Z. Use mark Z to mark a second mark at a deeper position. Align the drawer slides with the marks made previously. Make sure the drawer slide is level. Place the slides 5mm deeper from the front of the cabinet. And attach the slides to the cabinet side with the flathead screws. Repeat these steps for the remaining slide. For the face frame cabinet, we need to use the provided rear brackets. Measure the distance X up from the mark made on the front of the cabinet previously, then measure the distance from that mark to the top of the cabinet from the inside and mark it as Z. Measure the width of the frame of the cabinet and mark it as Y. Apply all these measurements to the back panel of your cabinet and make marks. Make a mark 9/16 of an inch from the mark Y to the inner side of the cabinet. Then measure 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch consequentially down from a mark Z, and make marks for drilling. Use 8mm drilling bit to drill the holes. The depth of the holes should be no more than 10mm. Repeat these steps for the other part of the cabinet. Insert the rear brackets into the holes drilled previously, and then place the drawer slides 5 mm deeper from the front of the cabinet. Secure the drawer slides with flathead screws. Fully extend the slides, then place the drawer onto the slides. Press the drawer in and make sure that the locks on the bottom of the drawer are attached to the slides, and the hooks on the back of the drawer slides are placed directly into the holes on the back of the drawer. Once the drawer is attached, it should be adjusted. For the height adjustment of the drawer, simply use your finger to push or pull the tab in or out on your locking devices, which will allow you to raise or lower your drawer position. For side-to-side adjustment of your drawer, simply rotate the adjustment wheels on your locking devices to adjust your drawer position to the left or right. For the depth adjustments of your drawer, simply rotate the wheels on the front of the locking devices to adjust your drawer in or out position.